Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie, and if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you get notified of any future videos. So today, you guys, as you can see, I have my brows already filled in. I have my eyes prepped and ready. I want to do something glam. I have been stuck in the house, haven't been able to really go out to dinner, a bar, or anything like that, and I know it's driving me crazy and it's driving you guys crazy, only having limited places to go and really having to stay home, you know what I mean? So I actually made myself a margarita, which I absolutely love margaritas. It is so freaking good, you guys. I love them. So since I haven't had a chance to really go out and get all super glam, that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm going to be going in with the Alyssa Edwards and Anastasia Beverly Hills collab palette, and I'm just gonna do something pretty simple. I'm gonna do something with the gold and the brown, and that's that. So like I said, I'm gonna do that. So going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes with the palette, I am gonna go in with HOE, which is here. Start off with that color and apply that right in the transition area using the blending side of the brush. A little bit of lint there. All right, so that's the color I'm gonna start off with. And if you want, you can also add the Supreme, so you can mix both of these together. I think that would look pretty. Yeah, looks good. So mix those two together. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, so now that we have that color down, I'm gonna go in with back rolls, which is this one here. I'm gonna grab the flat shade, the smudger side of the brush. And with that, I am going to apply this right here on the outer V and into the crease, just like that, packing it on where I want, just like that. All right, so now that I have that, I'm just going to take the blender side of the brush and go back in with a little bit of the Supreme and HOE. And I'm just going to soften up the edges here. As you can see, look at that, perfect. This is gonna be kind of like a smoky eye, but kind of on the softer side, if that makes sense, like a soft smoky eye, because the brown isn't super duper intense. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could build it up, but as you can see, it is like a nice soft glam look that we're going for right now. You know, it's like a chocolatey, but it's not like super smoky, but you can definitely intensify it if you want. And if you want to add a little bit of the black, which is in this palette, it's called Beast, you can definitely do that, and it's definitely going to take you to a smokier level. So just using the blender side with no additional product, I'm just blending whatever's going on here. And just blend the edges here on the lid. But don't worry, we're gonna go in with a little bit of Inspire, which is this shade here. It's a really pretty gold. And I'm going to apply that on the lid. So going in with a dry MAC 242 brush, because I wanna see what it looks like without having to spray the brush. So going with my MAC 242 and that shade Inspire, which is so freaking pretty. Just going to apply that right here, and yep, you don't need to spray your brush. Look at that. That is so pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. I love it. And it's so easy too, and the shades are super easy to work with. The eyeshadows, I mean, they're so easy to work with. You saw how easy it was for me to just literally, once this is all over, this whole coronavirus thing is over, use this palette to create this look. It's super duper easy, as you just saw. It's like literally a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing and out the door, like honestly. So I'm just gonna grab that blending side of the brush again and just blend it out a little bit more, you know, to your content. And now, I don't know, should I do some eyeliner? Maybe I'll just use the black and create like a black liner or something, which I'm probably gonna do right now. So going in with this brush right here from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection, just gonna grab this brush and the shade Beast. And let's see what we can do here. Just gonna apply that right here on the actual lash line. There we go. We created just a little bit of a wing. Nothing crazy, nothing intense. You see that? And you don't have to do like any eyeliner. I know like some people have problems with eyeliner, but using an eyeshadow I feel like is a lot easier, especially using like a brush like this with like a flat tip, or an angled brush is really good as well, because you can just like angle it. I'm trying to look for one here. I don't see one nearby, but yeah, something like an angled brush is really good because you could just connect it to the bottom lash line and just literally place it, stamp it, and just literally just like boop, apply it like that. So I feel like this is super simple and definitely like glam. All right, so now I'm just going to apply some lashes off camera real quick, and then I'll be back. All right, you guys, as you can see, I have my lashes on. I did go in with the Salon Perfect Extension Seeker lashes. These are perfect. Sorry, they're like upside down in the packaging, but look at them. They're so freaking pretty, and I love how like boom they are. Very, very pretty. So for face primer, you guys, I am gonna go in with this one here. I just tried this the other day and I actually really like it. The only thing I noticed that it's not going to fill in my pores. So I am going to be using this and my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer together. So here we go. All right, so I really love the way this smells. It smells so good. It smells like rose and tea tree, right? Green tea, that's what it smells like. It's so good, and it's not overpowering like other rose scents, because I'm not really a big fan of rose. Only certain products, as long as they're not super strong, but that right there is perfection. So this is, like I said, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which I am going to be going in with, because that does not fill in the pores. Alright guys, so now for foundation, I'm going to be going in with this one. This is the Maybelline 24 Hour Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This one is in the shade Natural Beige 220. I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. All right, so for concealer, I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible. This is in the shade Cashew. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. sponge to blend it out. I am going to be grabbing this brush right here from BH Cosmetics and just going in right here on the inner corners and just patting the brush just like that on the inner corner, just because sometimes you can't really get in there and then the product just stays there and it's not blended out properly. So I just like to go in with a different brush just to get it in those little nicks and crannies. All right, so now you guys, I am going to cream contour, and I'm going to go in with the same concealer just in a different shade. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Honey. To blend this out, I am going to go in with my Real Techniques contour brush. All right, so also what I like to do is once I'm done doing that, go over everything with a sponge. So in this case, my e.l.f. sponge, I'm just going to go over and, you know, smooth out those harsh edges so it looks super flawless and it's not harsh. See that? And that looks perfect. So now you guys, I'm gonna go in and set my under eye. I'm gonna go in with my RCMA powder, of course, and my e.l.f. sponge. All right, so now to set that cream bronzer, I am gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette right here. This is the Caramel Toffee. My lid's broken, so I'm just going to go in with the contour side, and this is a ColourPop F21, and this is such a great bronzer, you guys. I haven't used it in a while, and I used it like maybe in a previous video, and I was like, I have to start using this again, and that's what I've been doing. So, and it's super affordable. So I'm just going to go over right here and blend, depending how much you want. I feel like I applied a little too much over here, so I'm just going to go in a little bit more on the side, a little bit on the nose, just like that. And I'm just going to go down on the chin and the neck. Make sure we get some color and everything evens out. See that? Sorry for my earrings, guys, making so much noise. So annoying. But this is what I've been wanting. I've been missing this, like getting glam. And I mean, I never really have places to go. I mean, I do go out, but knowing that I can't really go out and places are closed because of everything that's going on, it's like, why? You know? It makes you want to go out a little bit more because you know you can't go out and you shouldn't go out. But we need to listen and we need to stay home. So we're staying home. We're going to listen, okay? We're going to obey just to make sure that everything gets better so we can actually go back out. All right, so for highlights, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Hustle and Glow. Love this. So pretty. And you can never run out of this, you guys. This one right here, you can never run out of. So I'm just going to go in with this brush right here from Milani. This is the All Over Blending Brush. I'm going to go and use the cap. I'm not going to really dip my brush in the actual product because this is too much. Just going to apply that right here on the high points of the cheek. Right here, the cheekbone. Ooh, that's a lot. See, it's so extra right there. Wow. Pretty. I love this. Looks so pretty. Add a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Add a little bit on the tip of the nose. Just a little bit. Like that. I think it looks so good. I feel like right here I want to blend it out a little bit. So I'm just going to go over that with a sponge. Just because you could see like a streak. But this side looks perfect, but I'm going to do it anyway. I love it. It looks so good. Oh my god, I love it. I want to go somewhere, but there's nowhere to go. All right, so going back into the eyes, I am going to go back into the palettes, and I'm going to grab HOE with the smudge brush. So I'm going to go in with that and a little bit of the Supreme. So mix those two together. Whoops. And I'm just going to apply that on the lower lash line. Oh, actually I had a little bit of back rolls on the brush, so you can see it's a little darker than what it should be, but that's okay. I was gonna go in with a little bit of back rolls anyway, just so in case you're like, why is it darker? Well, that's why. I had some left over. There we go. I'm gonna use the blending side of the brush to smooth out the lower lash line. I'm gonna grab a little bit of HOE. Just blend that out. There you go. And I'm also going to go back in with my MAC 242. I'm just going to go in with Inspire, just a little bit more. I just really like this color. I'm just going to apply that right here on the inner corner. You guys know how I feel about something being in the inner corner. It's just so freaking pretty. I kind of wanted to go in with a little bit of yellow to make it pop. You know what? We're gonna live today. So we're gonna grab a little bit of Brick Road. Let's see how this turns out. And a pencil brush. This is a Sigma brush. I'm just gonna pop that right on top of that shade right there, Inspire. It's gonna give it a little bit of a pop. Ooh, that's pretty. I like this. You could definitely build this up, but I like the way this is looking. Look at that. That looks pretty, like a nice little pop on the inner corner of with a little yellow. What? Beautiful. I'm just gonna go in with a little brush. Just remove any of the fallout underneath the eye. There really isn't much. I just wanted to remove it because it was bothering me. But look at that. That looks beautiful. I'm actually going to go in with this Morphe M459 brush. And I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contour brush palette that I used before, and I'm just going to push the brush onto the product and also apply that wow. I'm just going to just dab the brush on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to go straight down the nose. I feel like this brush also helps with contouring. Well, it's technically supposed to be. So I'm just going to do that because I didn't do it before. And when I do a glam, I like to contour my nose. I'm not amazing at it, but I feel like with this brush, it definitely helps a lot. So let's get in here. I kind of want like a curved brush. A brush that's going to curve at the tip, just perfect to fit in this little curve area. I can't seem to find one. Just got to keep looking. But this brush will do for now. See that? And then I'll go in with my sponge and then just go over that. Just like that. We don't want something like super, super dark on the nose. You see? So if I want, I can go over, you know, the under eye with a little bit of the banana powder with my sponge on the sides, just like that. And also on the under eye. See that? I think that looks good. I keep looking over there because my larger mirror is there, so that is why. But look at that, we're looking good. I like it. So I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, Original Mascara. For the waterline, I'm going to be going in with this right here. This is the NYX Eye and Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Auburn. Alright, so moving on to lips, I'm going to go in with my MAC lip liner. This one is in the shade Subculture. And now I'm going to go in with the Smashbox right here. This is the Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade, what shade is this? Fair Game. I'm also going to add a little bit of a lip gloss on top of that. This is the Morphe in the shade Frosé. This is a lip gloss. And that is pretty much it. Now I'm just going to go in and set my face right here with the NYX Prime Set and Refresh. Alright guys, so this is the final look right here. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I know that we can't really go anywhere and get super glam, but you know what? Get glam in the house. Get glam for yourself. Get glam for your man. Get glam for your, like, whatever. Just do something at home. Make yourself a drink like I did. Like, I honestly am dying to go out, but look, I made myself a drink. I'm drinking 1 glass of margarita. As you can see, it's like the big one. It's so freaking good. And it's gonna work for me right now. Like, just make a dinner for yourself or your man, like do an inside, you know, a date inside, you know what I mean? Like, make a nice pasta, do something simple. If you don't know how to cook, look up a recipe real quick, something quick and easy, you know what I mean? It can be done, and you know, it'll satisfy the craving of wanting to go out and get all dolled up, you know? So hopefully, again, you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.